now.
Thanks for stopping by. My name is Christina, I'm one of the wedding consultants at NST Pictures, and I have today a special guest with us, Darisa, our lead editor.
Hello, I'm Darisa. Nice to meet everyone.
Today we'd love to talk about same-day edits with NST Pictures. So of course, as you know, same-day edits it's an add-on service to our packages, and it's a really fun add-on because it's allowing our couples to give their guests something to watch or view on the day of their wedding. So let's say we're capturing the earlier portion of the day, your preparation, your makeup application, getting ready with the girls and the guys, photo session, first look, all the earlier portions of the day that are important for, photo and video is really what we're looking to highlight in the same day premiere. And Darisa, if you want to elaborate a little bit for more of our viewers in terms of what you're looking for during the editing process here, give them the inside scoop.
Sure. So once I grab the footage from the videographer or videographers, I connect it to my laptop. I take a look at the footage and I look for the prep, bride prep if you have prep, detail shots of prep as far as your shoes, your makeup application of the bride, accessories, the wedding dress, invitation, those details of your prep and the groom as well. So the groom has, his buttoning up, his suit, and things of that sort. Mm-hmm. So I look for prep. We include the prep in there. And then we also look for the first look if you do have a first look.
Mm-hmm. It's always fun.
That's fun to include. Mm-hmm. And then we have a photo session. If you do have time for photo session, we include the photo session in the same day premiere. And then ceremony.
So Darisa, when you're looking in terms of the editing, it's really important to have all those elements laid out for both your photographer and your videographer. So that way, Darisa has a nice assortment of different moments from the day to give your guests something to get that inside scoop from the wedding. While they're in the reception, this is something that you would typically hand off to your DJ or possibly to your venue, where Darisa will come on site, create the beautiful edit, and put it on a thumb drive or USB for you, so that way you can hand it off to your venue manager or your DJ to display on a flat screen or a screen projector. So definitely you would need to be able to provide that in order to have this displayed for your guests to enjoy during reception. In terms of the differences, since we do offer 2 same-day premieres, one with music and one with music and dialogue. So Darisa, can you elaborate for our viewers in terms of the music selection for the same-day premiere option with just music, and then the details in regards to the dialogue and music for the same-day premiere?
Sure. So for the premiere with just music, we typically select a song, a cinematic, that will go with the footage of the day. Mm-hmm. And then if you do have dialogue included in your same-day premiere, I have a program that syncs your dialogue with your footage during your ceremony, or also your first look if you have dialogue in your first look. So that way we have that going as far as the dialogue being synced up, mm-hmm. and then that will be included in your edit.
Awesome. And those are 2 really great options, and this is something really fun to incorporate into the reception time for your guests to view. For those who couldn't make it to your ceremony, or folks want to see what the earlier portion of the day looked like the same day of the wedding.
Yeah.
So we're not even waiting for the cinematic trailer. That's going to come 6 to 8 weeks from the wedding day. This is something that you're going to be able to watch over and over again, in addition to your cinematic trailer, which you'll get after the wedding. So really great add-on to incorporate or think about in adding for your big day. In terms of the same-day edit, what are the tools or what are the most important things that you bring to the wedding that's needed to create the same-day premieres?
Sure. So I bring my laptop. I have an Apple laptop that's prepared for editing, mm-hmm. and it has already the editing software, which I use Premiere Pro, and that's already prepared with the couple's name of the day, so that way I have everything organized as well. I have a pair of headphones that I bring That way I ensure that I'm not being disruptive while I'm listening to audio. So I don't want to disrupt any of the guests, or, during ceremony, I'll be editing the prep and the photo session. So I don't want to disrupt anyone, during ceremony per se. Or when I'm editing the ceremony while your reception is starting, I don't want it to disrupt as well. Then I usually find a spot where I can edit, a little room, a private corner.
And you raised a good point, Darisa, and that goes for everything we do here at NST Pictures in terms of non-invasive approach to cinematography, not just for the same day edits, but our intention for covering the wedding day. So when our team or cinematographer is on site capturing the wedding and the moments, earlier in the day, it's really a natural, candid, and original approach through and through. So Darisa is really implementing that, during the reception time, being mindful of all your guests and all the events that are taking place during that time. So Darisa is going to head out and create the edit, in a place that's quiet for her, where guests might not really see her. You won't even know she's there, and she's working the magic behind the closed doors and really presenting something that's going to be beautiful for your guests to enjoy during reception.
Exactly.
Great. And Darisa, explain to them a little bit about how you're going to deliver this footage for them.
Sure. So once I complete the edit, I export it, and I'll have an NST USB. That's I'll be able to download the film on there, the same day premiere film on there, and it's pretty much viewable once it's on the USB, and it can be played on the projector screen, or I'll hand it to the DJ and he'll take it from there.
Feel free to reach out to us with any additional questions or concerns. If you want to learn a little bit more, we're happy to chat and answer those questions. Once again, this is an add-on to any of our packages, so feel free to add this on at any time in case you do want Darisa to come out and create a beautiful edit right on the spot for you.
I actually did a same-day premiere 2 months ago. It was a lot of fun. I went to their church first, to the ceremony location. I found a room inside the church to edit in.
Nice.
I connected my laptop with the charger, so it's charging the whole time. And I met the cinematographers that are there, which I have a relationship with already. And they handed me the footage of the prep. And from there I start editing. And then once ceremony's finished, I got the footage for ceremony and started editing at the reception venue. And we pretty much, edit in a room quietly, and then I interact with the cinematographers that are there, and they were very, very happy with the edit, and they were able to show it in the reception.
Great, thanks for the little inside scoop here. All good things happening here at NST. Right? Everything from some preparation, if you're doing the first look, photo sessions, portraits, and of course highlighting a little bit of the ceremony. And all those beautiful details will come together really nicely by Darisa or one of our other lead editors that will come on site and really portray the earlier part of the day. And that's something you're going to keep on the USB forever, in addition to everything else you will receive at NST Pictures.
Yes.
In case you have any questions, feel free to DM us or send us a note at info@NST Pictures, or DM us here on Instagram. We're happy to answer all your questions. Same day edit or video questions or anything wedding related, we're always happy to help. Once again, thank you all for joining us today.
Thank you.
Bye.